So what's up everyone, my name is Liam Davis, I'm 18 years old from North Wales, United Kingdom, and welcome to the very first video on my YouTube channel. So before we get into the first video, it's probably best to let you know a little bit more about me and how I first got into soccer. So I first started playing when I was 5 years old. Inspiration came from my dad and my older brother, and that's why I started playing. I started at 5, just sort of recreational play, wasn't any serious, didn't have any games, so it was just once a week, getting involved in activities and having fun. Since then, I've now been progressing, playing for 13 years. At the age of 9, I joined an academy, as you can see right here, a team called the New Saints, who are one of the best Welsh academies, playing against some of the best teams in the United Kingdom. I left that academy at the age of 14, progressed then through local leagues, and now I'm playing adult level in the Welsh 3rd Division. So the team that I play for now are a team called Rose Aylwyd, who are in the 3rd Welsh Division of soccer. They have also now given me the opportunity to become a coach. I am now a level 2 Welsh coach, and I coach a team of 9-year-old boys who also play in the local leagues, just like I did when I was the same age as them, which is fantastic for me because I'm able to teach them exactly what I learned when I was their age. But since lockdown has started, I haven't had the chance to play any soccer or even coach any soccer at all. It has slowly made me frustrated, and I wanted to figure out a way where I could get back involved and also help you get back involved, because we're all feeling the same way and we want to keep on having fun, engaging with the game we love and making the most of the time that we're given. So without further ado, let's get into our first activity session. So a quick little warm up without the ball just to get ourselves started. I've set myself 2 cones out. If you haven't got any cones at home, you can use any household items to make that little gap yourself. And all we're going to do is just start jogging. 2 lengths, 1 length being to the far of the fence and then 1 back. We're going to repeat that twice. So in total, we'll have 4 lengths. Should look something a little bit like this. So that'll be 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 lengths of that, and then we're going to change it up a little bit. So as soon as we finish our little jog, 4 lengths, we're going to do some side steps. So it's exactly the same, a total of 4 lengths of side steps. Change it up from the jog. So starting from our closest cone, we're going to start inside and back the same way. Back to the fence and back to our cone. Same as the jogging, we're going to do 4 lengths. As soon as we've finished our side steps, we're going to do some heel flicks. So we're going to flick our legs back up to our back, and we're going to do 4 lengths of that, just like this, watching that. So starting from my cone, my legs are going to come back up to my back, and we're going to repeat that and run as we go. So use your hands as guidance as well. For your hands by your back, that'll give you guidance as to where you're hitting them legs. So all the way to the fence, and back to the fence, and back. And that's going to be your 4 lengths of that. To finish off our little mini warm-up, we're going to do some lunges. Exactly the same, we're going to have 4 lengths again. So, what we're going to do, start from our closest cone, we're going to use 1 leg to lunge down, counting to 3, 1, 2, 3, and then back up, lunging on the other leg, 1, 2, 3, to the cone, 1, 2, 3, we're going to turn back around, lunge again, counting to 3, and our final one, counting to 3. And then you're going to repeat with like 4 lengths just again. The 2 lengths I did, you'll double that, make it 4. So now we've got a little bit of mini warm up done, we're feeling ready to go, and we're going to get straight into the activity for today. So this activity called clean your room. Imagine that your garden area here is the room that you are trying to clean. It wouldn't look this clean usually during lockdown. It would look something a little bit more like this. So the aim of this game, I'm going to have 10 items laid out on the floor. I've picked some cones and bibs, but if you haven't got any cones or bibs, feel free to use any items you can find, just so you've got 10. You're going to lay them at one end of your area. On the other end, you're going to have your little area with your ball, which is where you're going to start. You just need to collect 1 item at a time whilst dribbling the ball, pick up in 1 item, and when you've got that item, you're going to bring it back to your area. Each time you bring 1 back, you're going to then go back whilst dribbling with your ball and collect the next item. Once you have got all 10 items, you stop the timer. Remember, recording this with the time, see how quick you can get with your time. I'm going to do the same using my brother's phone and see how quickly I can do it. And remember, you can only bring back 1 item per time. So I've got my 10 items laid out on the floor over there, sort of a bit spread out. I got my brother's phone here ready to record the time. As soon as I start dribbling the ball to pick up my first item, that's when I'll start the time. If you've got someone to help you out that can record the time, make it more accurate, brilliant. But if not, you can just leave the phone nearby or whatever you're using to record your time, and then as soon as you're finished getting your 10 items, you can stop the timer. And remember, whatever score you get, whatever time you get, share it with me on my Instagram page on the story, give it a shout out, and I can make sure I put it on my story for you. So, without further ado, I've got the timer ready on my phone. I'm going to put it down right here, and I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. My time. Woo. So the key thing to remember about this drill is it's all about having fun. The time you get is only something to record, and it's not a competition. All we're trying to do is have fun and engage ourselves and get back into playing soccer like we usually would. Usually we'd leave the drill there and stop and have our rest, but we don't want our muscles to get all cramped up and we'll be feeling a bit awful afterwards. So we're going to do a quick warm down before we finish the session. So all we're going to do is a quick warm down, is just some static stretches to make sure our muscles aren't going to be hurting a bit too much afterwards. So firstly, we're going to kneel down just like I was, with feet together, hands to the floor. We're going to use our elbows to push against our knees and push out. We're going to hold this for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and easy. The second thing we're going to easily want to do is just lie on our backside, point our toes out right in front of us, and we're simply just going to try and touch our toes. This is going to stretch out our legs, stop us getting any cramp afterwards and feeling a little bit awful. So we'll count to 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now your legs won't be feeling too awful afterwards. You'll be ready for the next session and the next video. So usually I would just leave it there because that's the session. We've done our warm up, we've got our fun activity involved, and we had a warm down afterwards. But something arrived in the post yesterday and I can't help but feel as though I need to try it out and play a bit of soccer whilst wearing it. For the very last little bit of this little episode, I've brought a bin out here, and if you haven't got a bin, you can find yourself a bucket or anything that the ball will fit in to try and get the shot to work. I'm going to try and get the ball in as little amount of shots as possible, and if you want to do the same challenge what I'm doing in this video, tag me on Instagram wearing the funkiest little outfits possible. We'll see whose outfit is the best, okay? Let's go. So without further ado, let's get into the bin challenge. finally got it in the bin after about 25 goes. I honestly thought it was going to be a lot easier, but I think the Mario outfit and me sweating like crazy didn't help. But anyway, done it finally. So thank you all for tuning in to the very first video on this channel. It means the world to me. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, share it with all your friends and family. Make sure if they need any help with the soccer, then this is the place to come for the next few weeks. I'll be providing lots of content, fun and engaging for everybody to take part in. Make sure you also go over to my Instagram if you've taken part in this session, you've got any clips of your session and drills, share it with me on Instagram, tag my account on your stories, and even with the top bin challenge as well. If you've got any funky outfits that you decided to wear, show them to me on Instagram as well. Thanks everyone, see you next time.